Good morning. Happy Saturday. This is Altitude Living, where I, your boy, Sean Murphy, I walk you through the latest, the greatest, the hottest, the sexiest homes to be hitting the Foothills market just west of the greater Denver metro area, covering all the areas that you love. Bailey, Blackhawk, Evergreen, Conifer, Morrison, Kittredge, Idaho Springs. Did I say Blackhawk already? Everything just about 1 hour west of the greater Denver metro area. And if you can't tell from my backdrop today, I am Sarasota's Sean. I am hanging out down in Florida today, but I'm still coming to you guys, my people, to walk you through the newest homes. We got a good list today. We got about 50 hitting the market. So we're going to start where we always start, at the least expensive. But as I go through this, I want you guys to start off, do the thing for me. Let me know who's on, where are you watching from. I love to see where you guys are tuning in from across the country, across the world in some instances. So definitely throw that in the chat. And then this is supposed to be interactive. So if you guys have questions as we are rocking and rolling through this list, throw them in the chat. Let's rock and roll. Start first listing of the week. This is 132 Jones Road down in Bailey. This is a lovely one bedroom, a 0 bathroom, 670 square footer. So it is more of a summertime cabin and super rustic looking. So this is bottom of the list. It doesn't look like it has a water or anything going to it. So probably cash only, and you got electricity to it. That's the huge advantage. That's the modernization of this property here. You got electricity, and you got dear friends, dear friends. Well, that is it. Bottom of the heap. Where are we? We're back in Harris Park of Bailey. So there you go. Bottom of the list this week. Being brought to you by Kristen Cordova of Live West Realty. They are asking $159,900. Let me know too. Give me a sound check. Give me an internet check. How am I coming through to you guys this morning? We got on here. We got God City, Chiefs Land. Chief Land, Sarasota is Chiefs Land. I don't know, but good to see you, Kevin. Thanks for jumping on. Happy Saturday. It is balmy. My Irish complexion is not made for this stuff down here. Our next new listing of the week is 28488 Park Avenue over in Pine. This is a lovely, another summertime cabin. 1 bedroom, 0 bath, 427 square footer. Sitting on a 0.79 acre lot. It ain't much. It ain't really made to live in year round. You got the cutest little propane tank over there. Okay, looks like it's up, looks like Pine Valley Road. Yep, up Pine Valley Road. This is actually the proper, so that would be Pine proper. You got a little old town over in there. There you go. Ain't much to it. Might actually have water and everything in here. Let's see. I don't know. That outhouse isn't. Oh, you got it. Yeah, you got a sink. You got utilities. So maybe this is something that you can get conventional lending on and live there full time. Yeah, it's good. It's cute. It's in good shape. There you have it. All the dirt biking, all the mountain biking, all kinds of fun stuff going on back up that way. Dave Petersmith is the broker on this with Choice Property Brokers Ltd. Asking price, excuse me, $235,000. We got my big girl's chair, rolling my eyes at Kevin. Big girl's chair. What's a big girl's chair? I'm not sure what we're going for with that, but we got the fam on here. We got Teresa. We got Kevin. How's my audio coming through? You guys let me know how we're doing in the chat there. We're not doing this one. It's just, oh, it's just scheduled off-grid. Okay, there is a home here. At first, with this, it looks like a forestry road there. 0 bed, 1 bathroom, 616 square feet. That is it. That's all you're getting. Insurance company is going to love an all-metal structure, though. And you're out in God's country there. Okay, it is a little getaway. We got a couple of just little summer cabins. I mean, if you really wanted to live that hermit life and live up there full time, you probably could. They just did a $200,000 price drop. God zooks. I don't know what they were thinking, putting it at $500,000 at first, but 3.47 acres being brought to you by Stacy Cleve. This is 1001 Pactolus Lake Road. Asking price $300,000. Sound good? Look good? Oh, thanks, Kevin. Very complimentary today. I appreciate that. You look good, unless you're wearing that ketchup and mustard football team. And I heard the Chiefs are. I hear the Chiefs are worried about Bo Nix and those Denver Broncos. I love that. I love to have a team that we can cheer for again. 450 Wedgwood Road. This is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2,868 square footer with the views. Looks like a steep ass road there, though. And it looks super rustic. Looks like they got a bunch of junk on the property. Let's give an age to this house. I'm guessing 1964. That looks steep. And we only got 6 photos. Let's see. 2,868 square foot. They're living a lot to the imagination here. Let's see where we are. Okay, so you're living that the middle of the mountain life. So not even the canyon life. So the canyons you take away to get back down the hill there. But this is in between the canyons. And you got a long drive. So more of a second home, unless you want to live that hermit life. Carla Belansky with Remax of Boulder is the listing agent over here. Sitting on 1 acre, asking price $349,900. They will get better. They will get better, right? We're bottom of the list here. This is 15071 South Delta Lane. Delta, so if you're looking for a change, right? You get it? Anybody pick up on that? Delta Lane, a 2-bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1,160 square footer. Oh, I want to see what the age on that one. What did I say? 1950. So 1954, I think. This was built in 1956. That was pretty damn close. All right, let's go back to Delta. Nothing says comfort like a warm and cozy cabin in the woods, sitting on 1.67 acres back in the Pine Junction neighborhood. So I'm guessing it's right behind Crossroads there. I got a window right in front of me. I got an audience here. You're not really Pine Junction. You're just past of it. More Willow the Wisp area there. It looks rustic. Looks like it needs some love. Okay. Got a little curvature here in the foundation. Windows look like the OGs. Oh, yeah, that is not it. That is a cold ass room in the winter with those old ass windows. But if you want a fixer upper, this one needs some fixer upper in. That is a word. There you have it. Being brought to you by David Petersmith of Choice Property Brokers. He's got two of the bangers at the bottom this week. This is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 1,160 square footer. Asking price $350. Oh, okay. Makes sense now. Checks out. Well, good to have you on. Thanks for tuning in. All right, we're going over to Idaho Springs. This is 2447 Minor Street. That's Miner, you sickos, not Minor. Is a 3-bedroom, a 1-bathroom, 1,347 square footer, sitting on probably not much acreage at all, but it's probably like 1890s. 1890, I freaking nailed it. 9,381 square foot lot. And I got an audience today, not just you. I have an audience here as well. This is 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 1,347 square footer, and it looks like a charmer. We're back up on the hill behind. Oh, this looks like, so you got I-70 right here, so you will have traffic noise. Nice usable acreage though. Jetson fireplace. Carpet could use a little bit of a tug, a little bit of a stretch. And these 1890s homes, sometimes the bedrooms are really small, but this one looks like it has maybe an add-on to it. Cool. I'll show you where this one is. So right by I-70. So you're going to have traffic noise on the reg, but you are walkability over to the hot springs right here. Walkability to Minor Street, which is super cute little town. So good priced homes. You can get a deal over in Idaho Springs. I really like it. But some of these houses, either they don't have a driveway or they back to I-70, so it is kind of hit or miss in that area. Being brought to you by Joshua Spinner of Clear Creek Realty Colorado, LLC. Asking price is $425,000. Next up, we're going to the Hilltop 3819 Hilltop Drive. This is over Waukene Park in Evergreen. Evergreen at under 500,000, hard to come by, ladies and gents. This is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 1,150 square footer, sitting on. We got any acreage over here? It's a townhome. Okay, so there's townhome. That's part of the reason why it's less expensive. So we won't talk about acreage. Okay, nice. Nothing over the top. Nice moss rock fireplace. Kitchen's okay. Looks like some type of granite countertops too, and you got a nice little view. All right, all right. We see you, Hilltop. Retaining wall fence could use a little bit of love, but if you want that easy in, easy out of the mountain life, here you go. You are right off of Evergreen Park to the lake here. Boom. Really close to Bergen Park. This is where they have all the festivals and everything like that. So good location for Evergreen and a great price. Being brought to you by the Empower Home Team with Keller Williams D2C. Asking price is $425,000. Wow. More crack in that foundation than East Kansas, Kansas City. That's a knee slapper, Kevin. Yeah, that house that I'm guessing you're talking about this one here, Delta. That Delta needed some change for sure. Going over to Blackhawk next. This is 15663 Highway 119. Nice two-car garage. We only got two photos here, so this is what you get. So the inside might be rough, or it might be a gem. These are the ones I like to go see when the agent either did a terrible job on the photos or didn't give you any photos. But from the exterior, it doesn't look bad. 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,170 square feet, sitting on 0.6 acres, being brought to you by Renita Held of Kentwood Real Estate, asking price $455. I got a really nice 30-minute video coming for you guys on Monday too. I did a real in-depth market update for not only the foothills but of Denver and Colorado Springs. So if you guys want to get a good update of what I expect to see with my crystal ball in this second half of 2025, definitely check in for that. Our first open house of the week is over here at 24 Signal Rock Road in Golden. This is open today, 12 to 2. It is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 637 square footer. It looks like that canyon looks like it's backed by a Wonder View. Yeah, it is right in Wonder View. Nailed it. Jeez, I nailed it. Look at those rock outcroppings. Those could be, and through the wire, like the Kanye West song, that could be your mountain view. Okay. Got some rusticness. They get some updates to it. Looks like they blew out that wall there. Oh, this one's been on the market before. We've seen this one. Must be coming back maybe with a new agents, new marketing, new strategy. Didn't get it done the first time. There you go. That is 24 Signal Rock, being brought to you by Janet Ingleston of Worth Clark Realty. Sitting on any acreage over here, 0.3. Now you ain't got much, but it is for sale, $477,000. Staying over Blackhawk area, this is 50 Wagon Wheel Trail. This is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. We got a lot of these rustic cabins this week. 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 1,040 square footer. Sitting on 0.98 acres, built in 1965. Nice open floor plan there. Cool. Looks good. Looks cute. Nice. We got my Sarasota Sultress bringing out my hard-boiled eggs for the morning. Thank you, my lovely assistant. This one's being brought to you by Jackie Jones of Remax, asking price of $485,000. Hey, Corey, there you go. Checking in. Hope you're doing good. Enjoying your time down here, Sarasota, little South North Point. What's up, Corey? Happy. I think I called you Cody. Corey Park. Yeah, man. It's balmy for sure. I am. I got a nice coat. My hair is super curly. My body is probably loving the moisture, but for an Irishman, for a pale Irishman, it's kind of a lot. I went out last night though, got some really good seafood. That was delicious. Next up is 690 South Pine Drive, Unit 3. I know it says Unit 3. It is a single-family detached home. I don't know over in Pine why they, or over in Bailey, this part of Bailey, why they do that. I think it's the Friendship Ranch or Berlin Ranchettes area. But yeah, Friendship Ranch. So not too far up Deer Creek Road, just about 5 minutes to get back out to the Loaf and Jug over there. Easy access to 285. 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,792 square footer. I'm gonna take a bite of my egg here as don't let that carpet change your feeling. Don't let that carpet make you blue. That was stupid. I was reaching for a funny comment there. And if you didn't like the faded blue, you got an ugly brown. So maybe some new carpet in here, maybe some new paint. Definitely some new paint. It sure is something. Corey, I really wish I could just take my shirt off. I was gonna do this in a tank top, and I was like, you know what? At least go with the V-neck. Keep it somewhat professional here, Sean. But I really want to be shirts off, Sean. That's probably not appropriate. Okay, it needs some work. It needs some love, but looks like the spaces look good. It looks like you could move in and fix things as you go. Probably want to hit the flooring first. Okay, there you have a good location though for Bailey. Being brought to you by Dawkin. Dawkin, look at that name. Dawson, maybe Dawson. Dawson Walsh of location with a K, so you know it's cool. They are asking $495,000. Next up, another open house over here, 29992 Hilltop Drive. This is a lovely 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 888 square footer. I like this. This is cute. Got any acreage over here? 0.28 acres, not a whole lot. This is back in Joaquini Park, so not far off of Evergreen Parkway. Easy in, easy out. You don't have large lots though. But you got crazy easy access. Okay, it's cute. I know I shouldn't probably eat and drink in front of you guys while I'm sitting here on the live stream. Maybe that's not proper live stream etiquette. I don't know what other creators are doing, but I just have found for a 2-hour live stream, if I get a little bit of food in me, I power through that second half. Otherwise, I'm like, oh, like wanting this to be done. Nice usable backyard though. Got the chicken coop set up. Just needs a hot tub. You're good to go. But easy access here again. Back of Hilltop Road, so shoot straight out here to Evergreen Parkway. So super convenient location. Being brought to you by Courtney Rowe of Nightingale Agents LLC. Asking price $499,000. We are still one page one. We went a full page of under 500,000. We got some bargains at the bottom this week. I'm gonna melt before the end of the stream. I already feel it. I got a nice stream going down my back. Full Florida man, rock no shirt. Maybe the second half. We'll see how it goes. If I start getting the boob sweat down the front, I'll I'll throw on a sweet tank. All right, top of the list this week is 2.6 million, so not too crazy. Next up, going over to Central City. Looks like it's backed by the townhomes over there, just to the west of Central City. This is 796 Lewis Drive. It is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 1,858 square footer. It's townhome. Looks like a townhome. End unit though. Nice. Yeah, Upper Apex Road, just past Central City to the west there a little bit. So, especially if you work over in Central City, super awesome, convenient location. End units, if you're going to have a townhome, why not have the end unit, right? Okay, well, it looks like seller situation. Maybe they just looks like we got a baby coming on the way over here. Maybe they need less steps or more space. There you go. You got a motivated seller. Okay, okay. It looks clean. A little baby room, little nursery, or slash office. There you go. Cool. Being brought to you by who? What are these names? Anakin, Anakin, Anakin. I can't. I don't. I couldn't imagine this Anakin like Skywalker. Anakin, Castle of Live Sotheby's International Realty, asking price 525,000. Next up, going over to Evergreen for 90 Evergreen Lane. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,260 square footer. It looks like we're starting to get into some more livable homes, even at 550,000. Open house today, 11 to 1. Sitting on 0.88 acres. All right. It's over Evergreen Lane, but it's in Idaho Springs. So it could be deceiving to you that this looks like it's Evergreen, because Evergreen starts and ends kind of right here. But you are back up in there. So Little Bear Creek Road is the main road here. So you'd be coming up 103. And it's probably 25 minutes back down to Evergreen proper. Or so there's Evergreen right there. Or you're taking Little Bear Creek, which has about 7 switchbacks here, and it'll take you right out to Idaho Springs. Choose your adventure. But some people, they love living back in here, but you are a little bit more of an island over there by yourself. I got a busted up listing just up the road from this, and saw a bear on the road the other day. Black bear. He was more scared of me. But it looks clean. And this is going to be Clear Creek County taxes, which are better than Jefferson County. That's where Evergreen is in. So that's a win, unless you're some type of sick freak and you like paying more in taxes. Cool. Being brought to you by Caitlin Gordon of Madison Company Properties. Asking price is a 550,000. 33623 Frito Road. This is a lovely 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,794 square footer. According to homes.com, this is a very popular property. 2.02 acres. All right. Under 600,000, 2 acres, Pine Junction neighborhood. Okay, so this is Pine Junction neighborhood, under like the other one that was Willow Wisp, acting like it was Pine Junction. So you have a little bit of shopping over here. GGB will come on and correct me because I always say the name of the hardware store. It's not Myers, it's More Lumber over here. But you have Crossroads Restaurant up here, so you got some good shopping right around you. And then if you want the big stuff, big box stuff, like big grocery store shopping, you go down the road to Aspen Park over in Conifer. Bada bing, bada boom. There you are. Let's see the house. Ooh, T-lock shingles. They don't even make those T-lock shingles anymore. What are you putting up in those cabinets? What are we doing up there? It's where you put like the good whiskey you don't want anybody else to get to. At first I thought that was like posters that they ripped off the wall. This is a weird place for a TV. A lot of unique, odd storage spots over here. Okay, it's dated a little bit. Use some love for sure. All right, being brought to you by Your Team Colorado. Whose team? Your team. Your Team Colorado with Keller Williams Advantage Realty asking price is $575,000. 730 Bendermere Drive. This is a lovely 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,420 square footer. It says Upper Bear Creek neighborhood, which is a nice neighborhood. I'm guessing it's at the back more by like Witter Gulch, though. Totally. Past Witter Gulch. So you're probably about 20 minutes to get back out to the lake if you want to take this way. Even though it looks a roundabout way, you're probably your daily travel is going to be jumping up Witter Gulch to Greystone Road to Stagecoach, probably 15 minutes to get back down the house to the house that way. But nice and quiet back in there. You're also likely Clear Creek County back here. So again, slightly better taxes. A little galley kitchen. They opened up the wall there, though. That's nice. That way you can entertain and chat it up with people, or watch the Denver Broncos whoop up on Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, who's a goober. He's really, really good, but he's kind of a dork. Okay. I don't know if I'd put my office in there, but nice 2-car extendo garage there. And views. You got views. Looking good. This is being brought to you by Nancy Woodson of Woodson Realty, asking price $595,000. And again, if you guys ever want to go check out all these properties at your own pace, you don't want to go Sean Murphy pace, you can go to my website, moxiepropertygroup.com, and go search homes here. My favorite button is the Contact Us button. That's where you can reach out to me directly. You can also hit me up if you guys want to chat with me directly. You can always hit me up on my cell piece. Even though I'm in Sarasota, I'm still working. So you guys give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, squirrel by fence, whichever way works best for you. I got your back. And while we're here taking a quick break, why don't you guys go ahead and hit that like button for me. If you guys like these weekly updates, I got your back. I didn't even, oh, you know what I did? I shared incorrectly. There we go. That's what this is what I was trying to show you. The MoxiePropertyGroup.com, the website. You go search the homes at your own pace, or you go hit contact us. Like I said, my favorite button. $595,000 for Bendemeer. Tag my lovely assistant. Can you grab my my blue tank top on the bed? People want summertime Sean.
Oh, summertime.
All right, 9-2, and I'm starting to sweat, so we're gonna change it up. We're gonna get it something climate appropriate here. But over in Littleton, this is 9227 South Micah Mine Gulch Road, a lovely 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 1,687 square footer. Acreage. Okay. Bye. Oh, the blue one, babe. That one's dirty and wrinkled. We don't wear that. Sitting on 1 acre. Jason Reynolds Remax. This is his listing here over in Deer Creek neighborhood. There we go. Thank you very much.
They're both blue.
They are both blue. All right, so this is, it says Littleton, but Littleton is one of those areas that kind of spans the Front Range. I mean, this is all Littleton here, but you'll get like Morrison, Littleton, and Golden that goes up into the foothills as well. So this is Deer Creek Canyon. So you're kind of at the back end of it. So getting down, you're probably not taking Turkey Creek. It's a long, windy way. Deer Creek Canyon is a little bit windy as well, but then you're going to be right out onto 470. So really nice to get to Chatfield Reservoir, or if you need to go to the airport and go way around the city, you can do that up along 470 here and then hit the airport right here. There you have it. Let's see the home. It looks like a huge garage. Okay. It's giving 90s vibes inside. It's good. It's fine. Sometimes too, you have a little bit of acreage over here too. I'm trying to see the garage. The garage looks huge. Like this looks like all of the top of the garage from the exterior. Give me the garage. No? No garage. What a tease. Well, from that picture too, it looks like you can go into the garage, into the house, and up the stairs here. So that's convenient. Yeah, sitting on 1 acre, so nothing huge. Jason Reynolds of Remax is listing that bad boy there for $595,000. I'm gonna do a quick wardrobe change off camera. You guys don't get to see that. You don't need to. You don't need to see that. Oh my gosh, that's so much better. It took me a second to change that shirt too because I'm so sticky right now, sticky and gross. All right, let's keep it rocking and rolling. We got 8310 South Warhawk Road. Love a good street name. Warhawk Road is over in Shadow Mountain neighborhood of Conifer. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,849 square footer. Open house today, 11 to 1. Big detached garage. And this is the Shadow Mountain neighborhood. Is kind of right by Aspen Park. Looks like it needs some love here. Right by Aspen Park, where Evergreen and Conifer kiss in the back there. Yeah, needs a little TLC. Got some unfinished business, or is that the garage? No, that may be the garage, and this is up top of the garage, I think. Yeah, that was the garage over there. All right, cool. There you have it. Warhawk Road, sitting on 2 acres, being listed by Kelly Dolph of Keller Williams. Asking price is $599,000. Summertime Sean, summertime Sarasota, summertime Sean in the house. We got 992 Carlin Drive next. This open house 11-2 as well over here. We got some open houses popping up. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,644 square footer over in Blackhawk area, sitting on 0.89 acres. Let's see where at in Blackhawk we are, because location matters so much. All right, so you're kind of in the back of this neighborhood. So dirt roads back in here, and you're in the back of that. So doesn't look like you're going to have neighbors super close to you, unless you get a little bit of trees. It looks like between you and the neighbor there. Yeah, you got privacy. But this is going to be a dirt road back into here. Once you hit 119, though, you got a little bit going on over here. You got a little like gas station. I think it's the Maverick gas station over there, but you're back in there a little bit. Nice open floor plan. Love the French doors. Good flow so far. Yep, it's a good pick. Snakefoot tub in here. Bathroom looks good. I like that vanity or that sink. I like that. Nice metal roof. Okay, and you got solar. Yeah, this one's looking good. Okay, I like it. Whoa. Whoa. That's a crazy photo. He looks like he was pissed about getting his photo taken too. That's wild. That's the most intense moose photo we've had on the channel for sure. See if they got any other wildlife back in here. Yeah, and back in this area, you're going to have way more, if you guys were watching the asteroids or the comets that are flying through the sky the other day, Blackhawk would have been an awesome, awesome area. You're far enough away from the city that you don't have that light exposure or the light pollution from the city. So that's sweet. Check it out today, 11 to 2. Jonathan Stahl with Your Castle is the realtor. $599,900. Yeah, holy moose is right. That thing was intense. If you've been looking for the lost house of Atlantis, here you go. This is 237 Atlantis Drive over in Blackhawk. 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 1,500 square footer. Sitting on 0.66 acres. Same neighborhood. So we were just over here off of Carlin. So same neighborhood there. Let's see if I get this. There we go. I mean, same vibe of the neighborhoods. I'm not going to talk about that much, but two oddly placed ceiling fans. Maybe they're symmetrical. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's not really good. It feels like it's good from far, but far from good. It's like just the little things. Like I don't love this bar top. I like how the wood on the cabinets and this pine up here don't match. I don't like the tile countertop. The flooring is different too. It's like kinda. It's kinda nice. This looks like so downstairs is your primary E2. Yeah, I'm not loving Atlantis. Sorry, buddy. There's somebody out there for you, Atlantis, but not for me. Cool. I've seen enough. Kevin Hayes with the logo real estate is the listing agent. Asking price $599,900. Do flat lots exist in Blackhawk and Central City? They do. It's just hit or miss. Yeah, Central City is a little bit more hilly, especially if you're going to be finding one of those like 1890s homes. They're pretty much all going to be on a hill because that's where the miners live. Just come down the hill, get to work. So, yeah. Central City is a little bit harder to find flat usable land, but depending on where you are in Blackhawk, you definitely find some flat stuff there. We're still under 700. Great, that's crazy. What do we got? 146 Elk Road over in Idaho Springs. This looks like it's up in towards the St. Mary's area. New construction. 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom. Why would you do a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom for a new construction? Give them that second bedroom. Silly. 1,225 square feet. Don't do it. Don't build a new construction 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, or 1 bath. And just the reason I say that is just based on buyers I work with. I mean, if you have 3 bedrooms, you have multiple people living there, and they always want more than 1 bathroom. Cool. Being brought to you by, what is that name? Siddeley? Steadily with location with a K, so you know it's cool. I I would butcher that. I probably did butcher that name. Asking price 630,000. 345 Deer Trail Drive over in Bailey. 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 2,317 square feet. Looks like Berlin Ranchettes. It is. It is. Berlin Ranchettes neighborhood. So this is the Loaf and Jug over here at Deer Creek. You get a lot of houses that are back up in there. And then Berlin Ranchettes kind of loops around this here. So this one has nice, easy access to get right back out to 285 there. So good location and the views. Typically have 1 acre plus over here too. A lot of equestrian properties in the area. Looks good. Windows look like they've been updated at some point here. Luckily for me, as soon as I get done with this, I'm jumping in that pool. I am taking a dip. Somebody calling me from Phoenix. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I don't know how to mute it on my computer actually. So we're just gonna listen to that as this goes through. Maybe it's one of you calling me from Phoenix, Arizona. Sorry, I'm on the live stream. I'm not gonna pick up during the live stream to talk to somebody from the internet. You can chat in. Cool, there you have it. That's Berlin and Ranchettes area right there. Kind of spaced apart just enough to give you a little bit of privacy. This one's sitting on 0.71 acres, so kind of a smaller lot for the Berlin Ranchettes. Brought to you by the Tiffany and Christie team over at Remax. Asking price 650,000. 72 Ridge Lane, being brought to you by Reed Thompson of Madison Company Properties. Look at those windows. This is back in Bailey, sitting on 3.95 acres. Look at those windows. So down Deer Creek Road, and yeah, you're going to connect to Deer Creek Road here. So probably about 15 minutes back there to take you back out to 285 with the Loaf and Jug. But look at the windows. That is amazing. It's like the wildlife is right there. I dig that. Looks like a big addition they put on the house, and I love the windows. Is it connecting to this other side of the house too? Yeah. Yeah, so this must have been the original house here. And this another huge addition over there. Interesting. I mean, nature is just right there. I like it. What do you guys think? But it could feel wonky because you did have like another house over there, and it looks like they built this other side, and looks like it has all the other, like it has its own kitchen. Was there two kitchens? The flow might be weird, but maybe Maybe for multi-generational living, it's amazing. That's cool. Oh no, that was the garage? I had it wrong. That was connecting to the garage. I don't even know. I honestly gotta go see this IRL. I do like the metal roof. Confused of how this house was built. But we can go see this. You hit me up. We'll go see it. Being brought to you by Reed Thompson of Madison Company Properties. Sitting on 3.95 acres. Asking price $665. I like it. What percentage homes? Great question. Great question. As I'm sitting here sweating. So Corey Park asks, what percentage of the homes have AC? You're going to find more air conditioning in. Let's break this one out. So you're going to find more air conditioning in like Evergreen, in Littleton, and Golden as you get more closer to the Front Range. Once you get back like Idaho Springs, Bailey, parts of Conifer, much less likely that they're going to have AC. And honestly, there's only like a week or maybe a week full of days out of the year that you're going to wish you had AC. For the most part, just like close your windows during the day when it's hot, open them. And after like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, that cool Colorado breeze will come through and you'll be good to go. If your home has, so some of these homes have forced air heat, those are much easier to put air conditioning into. But if you have something that is like a boiler heat, where it's radiant heating through the baseboards, those are much harder because you don't have the ductwork to put AC in. So you'll see some of those kind of like the mods on the walls in there that they'll add AC. I'll point them out one out if I show them to you, but I'd say probably 30% of the homes are going to have an AC. Yeah, I think when you guys were here, it was pretty hot. And also, it does matter like where your house is orientated. If you're, like this one, it has a lot of windows, but it also looks like you got some good tree coverage. If you're just exposed with that many windows, especially in the winter when the sun is lower, that sun is going to be beating in your windows. We call it passive solar heat. It's what they call it. All right, we got 48 Warren Road up next. This is a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2,046 square footer. Sitting on 1.61 acres. Okay, rustic charmer. Big lofty space. The old T-lock shingles that I mentioned earlier, they don't make anymore. So the roof is probably, even if it's in good condition, it is past its expected life. But inside looks good. Yeah, so boiler heat here. And so this would be a tough one to put AC into. Cool. Being brought to you by Heather Gray of Netherland Property Access. Asking price $675. Man, we're doing great at the lower price homes this week. Also at $675, we got 11718 Sydney Road East. Sydney Swidney. This home has good genes. 1979, sitting on 1.7 acres. So living that canyon life, you're up Coal Creek Canyon back by Wonder View. You get a little bit of a jaunt to get back down the hill, but great location for a second home, a rental, or if you work pretty much from home and you only want to go down the hill once or twice a week, this one will work for you. But if you're commuting regularly, that drive would weigh on you. Looks clean though. Looks like it's been remodeled at some point here. It's a good office spot. I need an office with a window. Yeah. I dig that. I know you can see the road from there too, but T-lock shingles again. But not much traffic up that road, so it wouldn't bother me at all. Amanda Dow with Modern Design Realty Group LLC is listing this one for $675,000. 20341 Cypress Drive over in Morrison. This one is a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,135 square footer, sitting on 0.96 acres. Hilldale Pines neighborhood. Let me show you where that's at. So you are just off of Turkey Creek. So once you get back down, you're actually usually probably to get to the Front Range, even though this looks like more of a direct route. This is a pretty windy road. You're going to be coming South Turkey Creek right here to Aspen Park, so great access back to shopping and things like that. And then take 285. It'd be quicker for you. Nice ranch style living, easy in, easy out, metal roof, nice flat landing spot there, detached garage. Cool. Feels a little nooky, if that's a word. Limp Biscuit made that a word, but I have a different meaning for it. Nookie, Knook. All right, deck looks like it's had some work on the railing done to it. I love the aspen trees too. Cool. I dig it. Sweet. Being brought to you by Brian Hayes of Hayes and Company Inc. Asking price 685,000. Oh, late in the game. The kitchen does. Well, I was confused by that kitchen because it looked like, for all the amazing windows, it looked like kind of an afterthought on that. So it looked small, but sometimes people shoot those with a weird lens too. So maybe it felt bigger when you were in there. Next up, we're going over to Golden for 456 Copperdale Lane. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2,250 square footer log cabin feel here. Open house today, 1 to 4. You are on a hill. So this looks like one, even if you have acreage, it's like, how much usable acreage do you have really? All acreage is not created equally. But when you're on a slope, you get views like that. That carpet looks old. Could use some paint. If you like popcorn, you're gonna love that ceiling. Oh yeah, jam sesh. Get the band together. Yeah, they got a little studio down there. And looks like a closet there. A closet room. There's your boiler. There's your house tucked in there. That looks like one that might be a little bit harder to get property insurance on. How much trees is around there? Sitting on 1.29 acres, being brought to you by Tony Thorpe of Crocker Realty LLC. Asking price $700,000. Correction, in case you were heading out the door to go to that open house, Sunday 1 to 4, not today. Also, hold up, check out this next one. Also at 7,000, 67 Hold Up Street. This is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,184 square footer, sitting on 4.56 acres. Guessing this is up Deer Creek Road here. Yeah, up Deer Creek Road, kind of back in there too. You got some national forest or state park around you here. So about 15 minutes to get back out to 285 there by the Loaf and Jug. Hold up. That carpet, it looks fluffy and old. Cool. Nice wood burner with the blowers there. I don't know if I'd put my saw right there. Especially, it's like if you hate your kids, you put that saw there. Keep them away. That's one way to keep them away from the fire, touching the fire. It's like, oh, we didn't want them to burn their hands, so we put the saw there. All right. It could use some love. I don't like the red. A little too much red. But the rest of the house looks good. Exterior looks good. Nice landing spot to chill. And the hot tub. Yep. And you got acreage, detached garage. I could probably get you one of these trucks. Which one would you take? They all look like Fords. I'd take the red one on the end there. Yeah, you get a nice little spread back there at the end of the neighborhood. Catherine Donahue is the listing agent. She's over at Keller Williams. Asking price $700,000. Ooh, Ray. 15659. Ooh, Ray. Looks like a newer construction over here. Yep. No, not too new. Built in 2006. But that rock is timeless. This is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 3,276 square footer. Another house looks like a nice spread. Looks like back in Bailey. Yeah, Pine Valley Road. So it's Pine. Is this the Reserve neighborhood? No, this is the Reserve neighborhood. Not the. There's a gated community over there. For a second, I thought this was in it, but it's not. I feel so much better in a tank top. Thank you, Corey, for giving me the green light to be summertime Sarasota Sean here. Okay, a little bit of finishing needs to be done on the tub there, but Overall, looks good. This is where you do the laundry. In case you didn't know, there's a sign there. Oh, but the outdoor area. Yeah, this is it for me here. You'll probably hear Pine Valley Road there. So there's like traffic going like 35 to 45 miles on there. So you'll definitely hear that out in the distance. But look at all the tree mitigation. Shouldn't have any problem with insurance out here. Yeah, beautiful. Like it. That is a property that you're going to get sun beaten on you. So sun is great. Like we want the sun. If you don't have a property that's getting any sun because you're on the super like north side of a steep hill there, that's a different lifestyle. It's a different problem. This one likely get beat on pretty good with all that exposure. Being brought to you by Amy Lee Hoffman with Remax. They are asking 715,000. I was just looking at her photo, trying to figure out, is that a Weimaraner? What kind of dog is that? No, that's not a Weimaraner. Maybe a little greyhound, maybe. I don't know. I should put my dog in my photo. I don't know. Does that work? Does that help sell homes? My dog would. Oh, this thing's taking forever. 27154 Highway 74. This is PJ Farrell with Coldwell Bankers Realty's listing. Right on the creek there. Nice. 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 1,345 square footer. Sitting on 0.78 acres. Where are we? Highway 74 is going from Evergreen to Conifer, but I don't know where this would be at with the creek there. Oh, so actually I lied. 73 is going down to Evergreen. So this is right on the creek. This is exactly what I was just talking about. So this side of the creek, you have the hill. This is exactly what I was talking about. This side of the hill, you have the creek there in the summer, nice and chill and cool. You definitely don't need AC here because all the cold water is going to lower the temperature. But in the winter, that sun is going to be right behind you, and it's going to be lower than the hill. So this is going to be tons of snow over here. And you can see the next house is pretty close. So kind of original homestead area. There's not a ton of parking over it here either. But if you want a waterfront property and you don't mind a chilly willy winter, this is good. Windows look older too, which isn't helping you out. It looks like some additions. Cool. And you'll have the babbling of the creek there all the time. But I mean, you will have traffic. This is, I mean, 35 miles an hour. Traffic's going to be right there. But it is a nice canyon. Asking price 725,000. Next up, going over to 439 Ronnie Road. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2,670 square footer, sitting on 0.79 acres. Nice solar up top there. Looks like you're gonna have some sweet views. You got the rock outcroppings. Those could be your rock outcroppings. Exterior looks like it's got some new coat of paint on the exterior and the deck. And paint is not just for the aesthetic out here. With the snow load and the sun exposure that we get, you definitely want to make sure you keep that wood covered with a varnish or paint. There's some flat usable land for you. That's nice. Yeah, there's your view. Wow, that is a giant's primary bedroom. Cool. Cute little loft space. There you go. Looks like you're kind of high at elevation too. Let's check this one out. What's my... You're the wrong one? I'm guessing 87. And my computer is going so slow out here. Give it a couple of... There we go. Nope. Oh, this might not work. Nope, not doing it. Taking too long. Oh, my computer froze. Hang on. See, I'm trying to do too much. Here we go. All right, we're back. All right. We're trying to do too much. Jackie Jones with Remax is the listing agent over here. Open house tomorrow, 12 to 2. Asking price $729,000. There's some good price homes this week. $1391 Delwood Drive over in Bailey. This is a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2,394 square footer, sitting on 2.5 acres. Where the heck are we? That is up on the hill there. Oh, so you're actually really close to 285 there. Figure this. Delwood is the road you're coming up here. So there's some larger acre properties back in here, and they have good views like this. But again, usable acreage. You do have, what did I say, 2.5 acres, but you don't have 2.5 usable acres. You play soccer, and that ball is going down the hill. But look at the views. Looks nice and clean. Looks like it's been updated. Excuse me. Cool. All right. Jenny Penman is the listing agent with the adventurous agent. Asking price $749,000. $8537 South Davco Drive. Open house today, 12 to 2. This is a lovely 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 1,932 square footer. Cool. All right. Nice stacked rock fireplace. It's giving a little bit of 90s, but it's also got some updating to it. Newer appliances. Nice sunroom out there. Cool. I think the flow might be a little wonky. That's a yoga spot. That's a sweet spot or office spot right off the primary there. Cool. And great views. Being brought to you by Rachel Mulvihill of Keller Williams, asking price $775,000. "33 Grouse Lane is a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2,776 square footer." Another property says a very popular property. 2.86 acres, which is great. Give you that privacy without having too much to maintain. I feel like this one was listed before. I feel like I actually toured this one with a client. Yeah, I totally have. Relisted. This one's back on the market. Cool. There's your downstairs. I think this one was back Shadow Mountain neighborhood, if I remember correctly. Oh no, this is back Berlin Ranchettes area. No, I haven't toured this one. That was false information, fake news. A Beth Lockett with Coldwell Banker Realty is selling this one for $820,000. 3118 Moon Shadow Lane. This is a 4-bedroom, 3.5-bathroom, 2,646 square footer. Sitting on 0.37 acres. Over in the Kerr Gulch neighborhood. So very close to Kittredge. Very close to Kittredge here. Very close to downtown Evergreen. So nice location, or you can come down here. Tons of hiking along 74 here. Lair of the Bear, Kawina Park, Mount Falcon. And then if you want to go catch a show, there's Red Rocks Amphitheater right here. Boom. Catch all the shows. So good location. Looks like it's south facing as well. So plenty of good sunshine on this deck here. House is giving 90s. Nice office. Yeah, some of these houses are a little bit closer, so you don't have a ton of privacy. You're in a little neighborhood up there. Cool. It's not doing a whole much for me there. Leanne Dalton's property with Remax, asking price $850,000. 974 Wagon Trail Road over in Evergreen. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,970 square footer, sitting on 0.59 acres. Where are we? Cool. Oh, really close to Evergreen Parkway here. So Okay. So another area that you got the hill behind you. So this would be another cold property in the winter, especially your driveway is going north here. So you'll have a lot of snow over here in the winter, just buyer beware, and a lot less sunshine. Oh, look at the puppy. He's like, please don't make me move. I love it up here. Not a whole lot of direct sunlight like this. So kind of a darker place, especially in the winter, especially at night, like this. Photos were taken. Oh, we got iPhone photos here. Something must have happened. They had the professional photographer, it looks like, with the maybe that's not professional. They had a photographer in there at some point, but then some of the photos didn't take right, and they had to get the buyer or the seller be like, hey man, can you take some photos? That's definitely an iPhone photo there. Cool. Kind of usable land for the area though. Nice. Cool. Being brought to you by Trent Taylor of Trent Taylor. Asking price is 874,000. 2169 Dory Hill Road over in Blackhawk. Dory Hill is a road that connects right to Central City. It's a dirt road. It's not too steep. You can make it with a four-wheel drive in the winter, but you got kind of quiet road back in there, and you got really nice views from this one here. So Dory Hill straight down to Blackhawk, or if you wanted, in the winter if it gets rough, you could just come north a little bit and jump on 46 and then 119, and that's the main county maintained road that'll be plowed a lot. I see this one all the time when I'm driving by. Let's check out the inside. Let's do that together. Looks like some iPhone photos again. That's a sweet view. Let's see. So Central City is probably right down here below the tree line. Blackhawk in Central City. It's like a Santa Fe castle. That is south there that you're looking at for that mountain view. So you'll get sunshine creeping through there. I don't know how you guys do it. I am a great testament to if you're trying to beat the heat and get out of freaking Florida. Come to Colorado. It is never this hot. I'm just I'm in the shade and I'm dripping, soaked, gross. Cool. There's your laundry room, pantry. Looks like a basement or the garage that they converted. Yeah, it's the garage that they converted. Cool. All right, there you have it. That is 2169 Dory Hill Road, being brought to you by Mark Fuller of Keller Williams. Asking price is 899,000. 6331 Bear Paw Road. That's a cool name. Bear Paw. This is a 6 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 4,845 square footer, sitting on 17.83 acres. Let's get into it. Back up the Golden Gate Canyon. Oops, bumped my mic there. Back up the Golden Gate Canyon. Mostly wooded area. Looks like a giant's garage. Unless it's the house connecting right there. And a carport. iPhone photos. Shame. What are we doing? What are we doing with the iPhone photos? Not a good job. Not a good job. That's what we're doing. I feel like it's iPhone photos and they need to clean off their camera. Cool little freestanding tub there. A lot of white carpet. Good space though. I mean, almost 5,000 square feet and 17 acres. That's a good price. But you are living that canyon life. Long dirt road, gated road. That is 6331 Bear Paw Road. Being brought to you by Joyce Davis of Coldwell Banker Realty. Asking price $945,000. $316 Patty Drive, Sleeper White House. This is the White House up here in the mountains. 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2,606 square footer, sitting on 2.03 acres up in Upper Bear Creek neighborhood. Looks like it's on the north side. Nope, it's not. It's on the south side. Oh, way back in there though. So you're 20 minutes to get back out to the lake. You might be Clear Creek County back in there. But likely just taking Witter Gulch to Greystone to Stagecoach to get back out. I mean, this humidity is making my nose run. My body's like, what is going on? Cool kitchen looks good. I like those cabinets. Cool. Deck looks good. When I'm looking at a good deck too, I'm looking at for some like discoloration from like rotting and everything. This deck looks like it's had a bunch of work done to it, which is nice. Okay. Whoa. Whoa, gaming chair. That's too much. I mean, at least he's got a wrestling singlet here. At least he does something physical. But I don't know. I've had a teenage boy with that setup. I'm like, what are you doing in there, dude? He's probably a great kid. All right. Who am I to talk trash? Nice fenced in yard, solar up top. Okay. Yeah, good usable land. Cool. Being brought to you by Dallas Dryer of Redfin. Asking price is $1,039,000. 32625 more St. Moritz Road. This is over Shadow Mountain neighborhood. It's a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2,983 square footer. Oops, messed with my camera. Just trying to turn that up a little bit. There we go. Cool. Nice usable acreage. Good mountain views. This is back Shadow Mountain neighborhood. So right where Evergreen and Conifer kiss in the back there. Back of Evergreen. Whoa, giant counter. Look at a giant peninsula countertop. Looking good. Looking sturdy. Looks like a sturdy house. All right, downstairs, big. I mean, this one's been on here before too. I can tell. Caroline Bellis Haas of Cornerstone Real Estate Company is relisting this. This one I definitely saw that one before. This is asking price $1,090,000. $19337 Hill Drive over in Morrison. Look at this outdoor living space. 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2,994 square feet. Love the outdoor space. Where are we? All right, so we're not too far from 285 here, right where Turkey Creek and South Deer Creek Road kiss. A nice traditional house. Okay, it's a design technique. Maybe I'm just getting shorter with these homes because it's so hot. It's so hot right now. Nice freestanding tub. Cool. There's some updating needed, but I love the outdoor space. Oh, you got a little water feature, little koi pond there. Cool. I dig it. I like it. Being brought to you by Kelly Nichols of Remax. Asking price is $1,099,000. I'm gonna move us inside. It's too much. We're gonna take this. I'm gonna take this. You guys are gonna come on. Okay, now I think you guys could hear me. Sorry if I lost you for a minute there. My camera overheated and my microphone turned on, but I'm back. I'm back, baby. Let's do this. Let's keep rocking and rolling. Finishing up in the AC. This is so much better. All right, 21852 Pleasant Park Road over in Conifer. This is a lovely 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 1,149 square footer. Being that it's only a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,149 square footer, this thing better have 15 plus acres. 36.29 acres. Okay, that is where the price comes into play then. In Pleasant Park neighborhood, really nice neighborhood. All the horse properties, I mean, for this, the house being small, all the outbuildings, and you have a little pond there right off of Pleasant Park, so super easy access to get back to. I mean, you're actually pretty far back there. You're probably about 15 minutes to get back to Conifer over here. I think it's like 8 minutes to Oldman Road. So maybe 12 to 15 minutes up the road there. But look at that spread, usable acreage. Cool. House ain't big, but look how well maintained it is. Super rustic and charming. Love the cat. I don't know if you guys can see the cat. You can't. Hold on. Love the cat there. Cool. Looks good. I mean, it's the acreage that you're buying this one here for. Great location, great acreage, easy in, easy out. Pleasant Park Road. That is a county maintained road there. So, and it's a school bus route, so it's going to get hit first thing in the morning. If you're 6'4", this ceiling looks like it's going to be real tight. Luckily, in this instance, I'm not 6'4". Being brought to you by Corinne Playfair of Peak Real Estate Ltd. Asking price is $1,100,000. $20,489 Granite Circle, being brought to you by Renee Anderson of Keller Williams DTC. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2,433 square footer, sitting on 5.88 acres. Where are we? Okay, so Hilldale Pines neighborhood. So kind of far back in there, you're going to have both mountain views and city views from here. There's the city right there, top right. Fun acreage, nice metal roof. Tons of flat landing space. Play cornhole. Play some bocce. Unique house. One of a kind. And you're going to have the views out these windows. So if you want something that in a hot tub in the bedroom, I don't like that look. A hot tub in the bedroom? No. No. Yeah, this is one you got to be inside of it to feel. I don't really understand the flow of this house at all, but plenty of garage space. Cool. All right. I think that's one you got to go see in person. It could be what I call good from far, but far from good. I don't know. Renee Anderson with Keller Williams DTC is selling this for $1,150,000. 3046 Sun Creek Ridge. This is over in the Waukene Park neighborhood of Evergreen. It is a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 3,970 square footer. Open house today, 11 to 2. With the solar up top, so really easy access to Evergreen Parkway. Take you right out down to Evergreen Lake there. So good location, central location, easy in, easy out. Nice views too. Just on the other side of that is where they have the Evergreen Rodeo back in there. That actually looks like that looks like Elk Meadow is what that's looking at. Cool. Next, nice deck. Deck looks good. Footers look good on the house. Little updating needed, but not much. You could make it your own. You don't want a house that's completely renovated, right? You want to put a little bit of your own touch on the house. Cool. Again, Waukene is another prop area. You're going to get lots of great sunshine throughout the day, but usable acreage, not really. Privacy, minimal. Access, phenomenal. Being brought to you by Karen Widener of Live Sotheby's International Realty. Asking price is, there we go. Asking price is $1,250,000. 31911. Somebody called 911 on Warrens Road. This is Cold Creek neighborhood, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 3,024 square feet. I'm guessing it's got 15 plus acres at this price point. The house looks a little rough. 45.32 acres. Gadzooks, you own the mountain. Solar up top. That exterior just looks like it needs sealed again. Those rock outcroppings, those could be your rock outcroppings. You don't have to mow those rock. Oh, gorgeous. Beautiful. That was a good picture. The house looks a little bit dated. Nice big closet there. Separate living space, separate entrance. Nice. And 45 acres. Who doesn't love that? I'm not going to hear anybody outside besides those guys. Some raggedy looking moose. Cool. Being brought to you by the Bernardi Group with Coldwell Banker Realty. Asking price is $1,295,000. 3144 Snow Trillium Way. This is open house today, 1 to 3. It's a 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom, 3,005 square footer. Looks like Waukene Park area or Indian Hills here. Let's see, where are we at? Yeah, you were right up right behind Kittredge again. So we had another property that was back in here just a minute ago. But easy access to get back out to Evergreen over here. Downtown Kittredge has a couple great places like Black Hat Cattle Company, the steakhouse, one of the best steakhouses in the mountains. Nice big open floor plan. I like the flow from the kitchen to the living room to the outdoor space. Cool. I can see a neighbor. I can see another neighbor. See a third neighbor. You got neighbors all around you. Privacy out the back. There you go. Nice big primary bedroom. Walk-in closet, loft space for the office, or just the hang. Just hanging out up there. Cool. Hot tub, sauna, check. That is being brought to you by Colleen Kazad of LPT Realty. Asking price $1,299,000. I look like such a bro right now doing this video with you guys. Just so hot. 79 6-shooter court back in Bailey. Look at this banger. 4-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 3,994 square feet. Sitting on 4-acre lot. Cool. Looks like Deer Creek. Oh, I gotta plug the laptop in. I'm sorry. I'm falling apart over here. Hi.
Hi.
I had to come in. Well, it's still going right now.
Oh,
I got like, yeah, I have like 3 homes to go, but my camera overheated and now my battery was just about to die. So we are back with 79 6-shooter court. Don't mind me, guys. You're fine.
Do you need it a little quiet in here?
No, you're fine. Do your thing. We have guests, guys, so don't mind us. You know, the show must go on. The show is going on. This isn't the best episode ever, but we're getting it done here. So, 6-shooter lane. This is a lovely 4-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 3,994 square footer, sitting on 4 acres back in Deer Creek Road. So you're probably about 15 minutes back out to the Loaf and Jug, and about 10 minutes back out to the Loaf and Jug at right by 285 there. Nice log cabin feel. And you're gonna have all the deer, all the elk. You're gonna have moose back in there, just moosing, just nibbling. I like the rustic log cabin vibe. Nice stack rock fireplace. This house is looking solid. There's some big logs. Looking good. If you want that mountainy vibe, this house is in it for sure. Those wide open spaces. Nice little loft. I dig it. I dig the windows. I'm liking it.
Review your.
What is that?
That's lobster bisque.
I got some lobster bisque. Nothing like you want like a hot Florida Florida weather, some love service. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate you.
Try a bite.
This is Yvette Put with Live Sotheby's International Realty's listing, asking price $1.3 million. I got like 3 homes to go. Sorry guys. My camera overheated outside, and then I brought it inside, and then my battery was dying. We're gonna jump to the top. Let's go to the top of the heap this week. We're gonna bounce up. If you guys want to check out these other 3 homes we're not gonna get to today, go to my website, moxiepropertygroup.com, and you can check them out in all their glory at your own pace. You don't have to go Sean Murphy pace here. But our lastly but not leastly, because it is the most expensively, is 2489 Gross Dam Road. Damn, look at this house. 6-bedroom, 4.5 bathrooms, 5,800 square feet with a tennis court, with a home theater, sitting on 42.16 acres. You own the mountain.
Dang.
Well, it's Dam Road, not Dang Road.
No, I said dang.
I know, Dam Road though. You got tennis courts, you got basketball courts, you can live out your hoop dreams. Where are we? Okay, we are living that canyon life here, right between Boulder and Golden. So a great second home, or if you never want to leave home, you don't have to. You have 45 acres and almost 6,000 square feet. There's your dam there. That's why it's called Gross Dam Road. That is a dam. Big log features, mountainy vibe with a playground. You got a playground? Kids are going to love this. Nice tile roof, stacked rock fireplace. It's giving mountain vibes. I'm guessing that's radiant floor heating in there too, which is great. Keep this phalanges nice and warm. That is the coolest ceiling. It's an American flag wood designed ceiling. That's custom stuff right there. All right, it is looking good. It is looking for sale. You got a whole home generator out there, all the flat landing space. Being brought to you by David Pietro, DiPietro of Compass, asking price $2,650,000, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. So as always, if you guys are watching the replay, you have questions, this is the time to do it. Throw it in the comments below. If you guys want to reach out, get started on your Colorado home shopping journey, that's why you give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, scroll by fence, whichever works best for you. I'm here to help out. So reach out to me. Go to my website, moxiepropertygroup.com. Look at all these homes in all these areas we mentioned today. We also cover the greater Denver metro area, Colorado Springs. So hit my favorite button, the contact us. Reach out to me. I'll give you a call. We'll set up a consultation and walk you through everything there. So I hope you guys had a good one. Thanks for bearing with me, Sarasota, Sean. I'll be back in Colorado tomorrow, and I'll catch you guys later. Thanks.